Hello everyone. This is an awareness video on different types of scams which are happening in the market and how many freshers and college students are falling for them. Scam number one. So the internship scam. Now I'm not sure if I should call this as a scam or a trick, but there is one scam which has been going on, especially if it started during the COVID time. So there are some shady companies which come to you and they will say that you pay some X amount of rupees. We'll train you on different things, and then they will charge some money, uh, and then they will say that they'll give you a certification of completion for different skills, and also they'll say that they'll give you an internship certificate. Now this is a very big scam or a misleading thing because uh, generally when you do an internship, either you do it without a stipend or the company has to provide you a stipend. Either of these two options is fine, but the surprising thing is some shady company is asking you to pay and then they're giving you some certificate. It's basically like a cash grab scheme where they're just asking money in exchange for giving you a certificate. I mean, I don't know what is the difference between doing a course and getting an internship certificate, except that this is very misleading. So please avoid them. The second type of scam which I see is there are some people who say that there are some people who are working in big companies who actually tell to the freshers that okay, if you pay me X amount of money, I'll refer your profile. If you pay Y amount of money, I will forward it to my network. So people try to have this have this you can say some kind of money scheme where they'll ask you to pay to refer someone. This is a very big scam because no company will charge anybody for referring a candidate. In fact, if you refer someone and if they get selected, many of the companies will actually give you a referral bonus. So it is the opposite. So if anyone gives a referral and if that candidate joins the company and if they stay in that company for 3 to 6 months, minimum if they complete that time period, you will get a referral bonus. But actually, I am seeing that people are paying 500 rupees, 1000 rupees, 1500 rupees, 2000 rupees for giving a referral. Again, very, very shady thing and very, very unethical thing to do. That is second scam. Third scam which I found was paying, like asking for payment to give you a job. So some people may randomly approach you on LinkedIn and then they will say that okay, if you want an interview scheduled for so and so company, suddenly you will get an email saying that hey, you applied for a particular role in, say, let's say Naukri or LinkedIn, and then they will say that there are some interview charges, and then they will say that it's a deposit amount. So they don't say that these are like service charges. They'll say you have to pay some deposit amount, let's say 2500 or 3000 rupees, and then they will say that once you get selected, they will refund that amount. So again, a very big scam because no company will ever charge you for doing an interview. So right, if you receive any such email, double check the email ID from which you are receiving. And sometimes some scamsters are very smart that they actually try to create some fake letters and fake email IDs which look like original emails, but actually there'll be slight changes in the extension or in the domain name. So you have to be very, very careful. These could be phishing emails where they can steal a lot of your personal information. Now think about the situation where you believe that the email is real and then you'll submit all your documents. Once you submit the documents, they will take all information like Aadhaar, PAN, where you live, address proof, everything. And on the top of it, you'll also submit the certificates. Then they will also take some money saying that these are deposit charges. I have seen many students falling for this scam, and it's a very bad situation. Next scam which I noticed is uh, there are a lot of HRs who post something on LinkedIn, some random post saying that there's an opportunity across India or in Dubai or in Germany, and then they will say, please comment interested in the comment section. And this is very common on LinkedIn. So many people they go to this post, like the post, and then in the comment they'll say interested. So people think that okay, if they just comment interested, the HR will come and they'll provide an opportunity. No, this is also a very big scam, and especially students and freshers, it is very common for them to fall into the trap. Now you might be wondering, why will someone ever do that? It is just to increase the engagement and follower count, that's it. And on the top of it, there is another scam which is there, which where you will find some HRs on LinkedIn. They'll post a link saying that there is a vacancy, but actually when you open that link, it will not take you to the company website. So for example, you might find a post by some random HR who will say that there's a vacancy on Accenture, and then they'll give you a link. When you actually click on the link, it will take you to some third party website. Instead of taking you to Accenture, it will take you to some third party website, and there they will ask you to enter all your personal details to apply. So in this process, what will happen is, rather than officially applying on LinkedIn or Naukri or in Accenture portal, you will actually give out all your details in there in the third party website. So that is a classic case of gathering or misleading people to give out their sensitive information. So again, whenever you are applying for any job, either you apply it on standard websites like Naukri or LinkedIn, or go to the direct portal of the website and do it. I mean, for working professionals, some of these things may sound very basic, but for freshers and college students, these things you really have to understand. All before you give out any of your personal information, whether it is resume or your address proof or anything, please double check to whom you are giving this information. Don't give out that information so easily. And another thing is, don't put your Aadhaar and PAN details anywhere on the public domain, right? So sometimes what happens is, another thing which I saw is, some HRs, they'll give you a Google form link. So in that Google form, they'll ask all possible details, and they will even ask you to upload the resume. Again, you should never fill any of your information until you know who is that person, whether that person is genuine, and whether the information which they are asking is legit. So these are some of the scams which I come across. And if you know any scam, please comment down below, and I will try to create more and more videos to spread the awareness among everybody. Thank you.